Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world, this is Brandon with the Rags to Riches community. I am the CEO, the master, and the commander. I am the supreme Ayatollah. We're going to go ahead and hit up chat here for a little bit, and then we're going to get started. Terrafin, you low down dirty son of a gun. Hope your daughter had fun beating up that pinata. Godfather J6, what's up, my brother? Got your books in the mail, my friend? Come get me, aliens. What's up, man? How's life? How's everybody doing? I didn't watch the president talk, but I saw the highlights. Essentially, he's trying to they're banning Russian aircraft from NATO airspace, I guess. Just continue to tighten and squeeze things down. It seems like Russia is I don't know. Maybe they underestimated this whole thing. Maybe they were trying to bait NATO into doing something, and NATO didn't take the bait. And maybe NATO is actually, playing chess here. Terrafin laughing hysterically. Pulsation Nation. What's going on? What's up? Crypto Heartbeat in the house. What's up, my brother? Yeah. Fake news, Terrafin says. Oh, snap. Fake news. Could be fake news. Might not be. Who knows? Ginger, oh, snap. Ginger, snap. Ginger, snap. So yeah, we've got some stuff to talk about today. We've got a couple things we can go over. And I'm going to get you guys up to date on the Ukraine-Russia crisis, what this is turning into. We're going to kind of take a look at some very interesting data and metrics on Bitcoin, the crypto market cap at large. I want to talk about Hedron. They're doing some pretty cool things, it seems. And we'll just kind of touch on everything. We'll make this as short as possible. I will tell you this. I'm home alone and I got the kiddo. So if he wakes up crying and screaming and I got to go away for a minute, don't beat me up too bad, guys. All right. EA, what's up? All right, let's get into this, right? Wait, quick question, Buffalo and B Buffo. On Uniswap, can my friend go from Matic to Hex? Like, will Uni do the conversions in the background, or does he need to go from Matic to ETH or USDC manually first? So, he should be okay. I'd have to check the liquidity to see if I'm not that familiar with Matic now since it went to Polygon, but I know there's Ethereum. I know there's Matic. So, essentially, all the dexes have a background process where if they don't have a liquidity pool in their DEX or the specific liquidity pool that you're interacting with, they will go from hop to hop to hop to collect your liquidity to be able to trade it. So he could do that. He could do that manually, or it will do it automatically. And my recommendation typically is just to kind of do a test run. Do a test run. But it should do that automatically. Yeah. I haven't decided on Hedron to claim or mint yet. Like with my opinion on this is, if you have some stakes and you're going to get a 10x reward on these, you can go in right now and you can claim, and that locks in your 10x. So when you do decide to mint in the future, you will receive 10x. So I don't think there's any downfall to be able to claim. Like, shouldn't everybody be doing that part? If you're not interested in creating the HSIs and all that. Let's check chat a little bit. Anthony Munoz, what's up, my man? Long time no see. I'm looking forward to Vegas, guys. The schedule came out. I think I'm gonna be there on Tuesday and Wednesday, I believe. And actually, let me check right now. I'll tell you guys when I'm gonna be live. And I'll post this a little bit more when we get closer to the time. So I'm checking through here. So it looks like Rags to Riches. Just double checking here. Rags to Riches on Monday, and it looks like I will be on at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, I guess 6 Pacific. So you guys should see me on there. They're going to be live streaming it. I'll post that. And then let's check. We've got Tuesday Rags to Riches. That will be at, let's see here. If I can zoom into this damn thing. Yeah, that should be around 4 Vegas time. Otherwise 6 Eastern, 5 Central, 4 Pacific. That's cool. I'm actually pretty interested in seeing Aubrey de Grey. He was with the Sins Foundation. I don't think he's with them anymore. But I've kind of got it. I've got an interest. I've always had an interest in longevity, right? Ever since I read this article about this process that happens in the human body, and this was years ago, and they talk about a completely healthy human being can have some type of serious trauma to their body, and those cells locally start dying for whatever reason, right? The cells locally die, and it triggers a chemical is released that causes all of the cells around that area to also die, and then it's like a domino effect, and the whole body shuts off and dies. And that was very, very interesting to me. And I'm like, from a physiological standpoint, an evolutionary standpoint, why would a completely healthy individual that had damage to their body in one specific place, why would cells kind of release that chemical to cause all these other cells to shut off? So I've been starting to research more into longevity. I found it interesting. They were talking about animals. They did this in lab rats, mice, animals that had a 40% reduction in calories compared to a standard non-caloric deficit model. They ended up living something like 20 or 30% longer. Now, the researchers don't know why. I thought that was pretty interesting too. There's a whole lot of really neat things around that. And it is true. Like, why don't we spend more time on that? It makes so much sense. It's like we're targeting diabetes and we're targeting these things that happen in old age, but obviously the only reason that people don't get diabetes unless they're born with it. They don't get that at young ages. You know, it's because your system's shut down, they break down. So it's pretty crazy. All right. When in Vegas, I'll be Tribal Sounds. What's up? Y'all hit up Tribal Sounds on YouTube. He made my Christmas video. He's extremely talented. He can do everything. He's creative. He can do your music. He can do your branding. He can do your website, photography. You can fly him out. He can do your videos. Very, very talented. Check out Tribal Sounds. And we're going to be doing some stuff pretty soon here as well. Okay. Yeah. Type 1. Yeah. Type 1 is autoimmune. Type 2 is that the one we have control over pretty much? Okay. Let's get into this, guys. The first thing I want to talk about is Russia and Ukraine. So I'm going to share my screen here. Okay. Cool. We can see that fine. All right. So, the first thing that we kind of going to go over, latest developments. There was a State of a Union address tonight. President Biden said Russian President Vladimir Putin is more isolated from the rest of the world than ever after invading Ukraine. Using Tuesday's State of the Union address, to highlight the coordinated response of the United States and allies and rally Americans behind defending democracy. Mr. Biden and Mr. Putin sought to shake the foundation of the free world thinking. He could make it bend to his menacing ways, but he badly miscalculated. So, and the narrative now is that Russian forces have shifted to a new strategy of pummeling civilian areas. I saw a report that the Russian military is using vacuum bombs. So if you guys are familiar with that, you detonate a vacuum bomb outside of a cave, and it sucks out of all the oxygen, and people just suffocate. It's pretty gnarly. They're doing that to buildings and things of that nature. So that's really bad. In terms of sanctions, Western countries agreed to move 7 Russian banks from SWIFT. If you guys are familiar with SWIFT, SWIFT is basically the massive network that most banks and transactions occur on. So they removed Russia from that. So that hurts real bad. Saw one report where this journalist was staying in a hotel, and they asked the guy to kind of pay up early because they were afraid that the SWIFT network was going to go offline, so they wouldn't be able to take his credit card. So the financial messaging infrastructure that underpins the global financial system, but left access open for some others, leaving an open path for energy and supply payments. Okay. So sanctions from the U.S. and its allies have so far spared energy shipments from Russia, but U.S. lawmakers are pressuring President Biden to target the sector. Even without sanctions in place, refiners have balked at buying Russian oil, and banks are refusing to finance shipments of Russian commodities. I'm going to hop back over here real quick. Chat, just I want to make sure you guys can see everything in here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you can see my screen, etc. All right, let's get back into this. So yeah, here we go. This is like Inception. Sorry, guys. All right, so I thought this was pretty interesting. This is an actual video from this is Kharkiv, and this is like in the town square, and it shows the second that a cruise missile hits this area. So I'll play this. We'll do it again. Oh, one more time. I'm going to try to stop and pause it while the missile is in the air. It's coming. Oh, that was so fast. Golly. Got completely wrecked. And they kind of go through, and then they show the destruction. Jacked the building up pretty bad, like 15 people injured. So I thought that was interesting. U.S. stock indexes fell and bond yields slipped while oil prices rose. Yeah, oil is rising. A lot of people they're stockpiling their oil. Russia can't get oil to market. So there is a supply crisis, especially in Europe, and that's definitely a tool that's being used for leverage in all of this. Now, there's some U.S. officials that have come out and said they're going to start releasing some oil, which is very difficult in terms of like politically, especially coming up on elections, etc. It's because you get some crackpots out there that they say, "Oh well, releasing oil that's killing the planet, climate change." I'm like, dude, do you want to? I don't know. Do you want to die like in 200 years, or would you rather die at the hands of some crazy dude right now on a different continent? Let's check chat real quick. What's up? I don't know, man. I just saw some guys say we're printing money to prop the market. We always print money to prop the market. That's why the market goes up and to the right. And we'll kind of get into that too. My $10 hex call for 416 is not looking so good. Okay, cool. All right. $10 a gallon. I saw like gas for where I'm from, and typically gas is cheap. Gas is like almost $4 a gallon. That's kind of crazy, man. It's crazy to think back to like 3 years ago when it was nowhere near that. It's pretty crazy. All right. Sandy Beach, thank you. It's pretty obvious that Russia are the good guys in this. Well, state your case. We'll talk about it. The State of the Union wrote our future. Let's print more. Russia holds a ton of gold too. These sanctions will only hurt the people. Just my opinion. Cool. All right, let's check this out. I'm going to incept you guys again. And let me hide that off. All right, so let's take a look at crude oil prices right now. So we definitely do have, we have over $100 a barrel. This is the highest that it's been since 2014. So we're pushing. Growing supply risks boost bullish bets in oil market. So let's see what this has to say. We'll talk about oil real quick. Fears of disruption in the supply of Russian oil and gas, especially for Europe, reach fever pitch. Sanctions begin to impact physical crude flows from Russia. So we've got some massive supply issues here. We can't get oil to market because of sanctions. Hedge fund manager Pierre Andron said traders are currently in denial about just how much worse things could get in the oil markets. The Russian invasion of Ukraine has dominated headlines in the past week and will likely continue dominating them until some form of ceasefire is agreed upon. In the meantime, it has further enhanced already strong bullishness on energy markets and even reversed the beginnings of an outflow from oil positions by large investors, thanks to the estimated imbalance between demand for crude oil and the supply of the commodity. Prices have been on a more and more uninterrupted rise for the last few months. In the Northern Hemisphere, it's wintertime too, so that can't help the situation at all. So you have a very large demand with decreasing supply. Large investors such as hedge funds have been strong buyers and bullish bettors. And recently, as is the pattern of hedge fund behavior, many had started to wind down their bullish positions. So why would they be winding down their bullish positions? In 4 of the past 5 weeks, Kemp reported hedge funds reduced their net long positions on oil from 761 million barrels across the 6 most traded contracts to 714. And then Russia invaded Ukraine. Okay. So we've got a supply issue with increasing demand in the wintertime in North America and in Europe, and Russia supplied a large amount of oil to Europe. So that's a problem. So let's kind of take this. Let's see where the S&P 500 is right now. Stock market. Okay. So everybody's pretty much up. Finance, health and services, retail trade, transportation, utilities, electronic technology. You guys watched my Rags to Riches live stream after dark about a week or two ago, right? I think it was the day that Russia started invading Ukraine. We kind of went back historically and took a look, and like I think in about 15 regional and global conflicts, at no point in time did the stock market, was it lower at the start than it was at the end of that. It actually it performs pretty well in these times. So it's kind of stinks. Now the NASDAQ is down about 1.76%. Dow 1.76, NASDAQ 1.5, S&P 1.65. Okay, cool. All right, let's go to another thing that I wanted to talk about. Now, this is pretty interesting. I want to go to, this has always been a really big indicator about where the market's going. And this is an indicator that I wish I had looked at more back in the day. This is a chart of Bitcoin wallet sizes greater than 1,000 BTC. Okay. So we can kind of define these as whales. And I'm going to point out some correlations here. All right. If you notice, let's go back to 2014, for example. When you have wallet sizes that are increasing, so the amount is increasing. When you see a precipitous drop in wallet sizes greater than 1,000 BTC, which you do see right here after a 2-year run up from 2012, you see these wallet sizes in yellow drop off the map. But what happens? There's a lag, and that is retail. Retail doesn't get it. So essentially the foundation, the floor just got pulled. There's still momentum to the upside in terms of price. The blue is price, the yellow is wallet sizes. So once these guys get out, and they do that, they'll run it up for 2 years. They won't really follow that parabolic spike. They'll get out at the beginning or maybe under 50% of that huge spike. And then it'll run for another, 3 months, 3 to 6 months. And then price corrects, it crashes. But by the time it crashes, those guys have already gotten out. They already got out of their positions. They switched over to USDC or whatever the case may be. So this was 2013. Okay. So it's very well documented that it happened. All right, let's check it out again. So we see 2013, it flattens out. And then, now this is cool. I got to show you this too. So after they get out, when do we know that the market's about to spike again? Well, the Bitcoin wallets increase again, a massive number. All right. So you see that price is going down, 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 and then boom, a huge amount of wallets. Well, why did that happen? Notice they didn't get back into the market until they felt like the bottom of the market was in. So price was falling, 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 and then all of a sudden it's all at the same time. Boom, it hits. Now there's a lag, right? So we had a lag. This is going to 2016 to 2017. So here's that spike. So we had a lot of wallets getting in. They're buying, they're buying, they're buying, they're buying. And now you see price starting to catch up. Price kind of catches up. All right, there's always a lag with price. If it falls, the price will continue to go up for about 3 to 6 months, and then it falls. If the wallet sizes increase, the amount increase, the price will increase in about 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it'd be a little bit longer depending on the accumulation phase. But you notice it's just going, it's going, it's going. And price is moving higher and higher and higher. They did the exact same thing that they did the first cycle. They're not in it for the home runs. They're in it for the steady profits. So if you look from the time that they got back into the market to the spike in 2018, you see it. Look at this. Accumulating, accumulating, accumulating. The market's starts going up, 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 up. But then what happens again. They get out early before the parabolic run. Okay, big money got out early. And then what happens? Just like we said, you had some guys stay in, but there's a lag and price continues to shoot up until it corrects. But by the time it corrects, it's the lowest wallet size in the past 3 years, with wallets holding more than 1,000 BTC. I mean, this is an incredible indicator, folks. Incredible, I'm telling you. All right. So what happens? They stay down here. They don't get back into the market until they feel like we are in. Here's what's really, really crazy too. If you guys remember back in 2000, 18, it corrected down going into 2000, right before 2019. You guys remember this? Remember that everybody thought that it was just it was like a bull flag that was creating, but it went to the downside and the market dropped out. These fools knew it was going to happen. They knew it was going to happen about 6 months. They started getting back into the market 6 months before this fell off another 40%, 30 or 40%. And then they just timed it perfectly and snatched up all that cheap Bitcoin from everybody who just panic sold. So they started getting in before that drop off. And now, again, they're in the bottom of the market, accumulating. They know exactly what they're doing here. I'm telling you. All right. So the wallet sizes increase. Now here we go. Let's look at this again. Let's go to 2020 to 2022. So going all the way back to 2018, 2019, about end of 2019, they started accumulating. Well, beginning. Wallet sizes increasing. And what do we see here? We see the amount of wallets they got out before that crash. This was about 3 to 6 months before price crashed. But you definitely see a huge fall off in these wallets holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin, well before the price dropped off. And now, if you've been following my channel, we've been saying, all right, they're kind of hanging out. Wallet sizes aren't moving. I'm not convinced the market's going to move until these wallets move. All right. But look at what happened. And look at this amount of, so this goes from, this is probably about 2,125 wallets greater than 1,000 BTC. And it shot up all the way just under 2,300. Now, it might not seem like a lot, but if you look back in history, only one other time did we see such a big jump, and that was back in 2015 at the bottom of the market. Of course, it's at the bottom of the market, but it wasn't as large in such a quick period of time. So here's what I'm saying. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for the signal. I've been waiting for the signal since pretty much January of 2021. So we got the signal. You saw a little price pump. So what is the signal? That this has to do? This has to do with the war. This has to do with Russia. That has to do with Ukraine. If we piece it all together, and we've been talking about this too, we said, why was Russia so quick to slam through that legislation about legalizing cryptocurrency as an investment vehicle right before they invaded Ukraine? And I think they knew that the sanctions were coming, and they'd have to find a place for these oligarchs who have a lot of money. They got to find a place to hide it, and they hid it on the Bitcoin network. That's what's happening here, and we called it. And I think on the Russian side too, there's a lot of the Ukrainian side, there's a lot of rich people there. There's a lot of corruption in that part of the world, generally speaking. And they got to hide their money because all thof these individuals, hundreds and hundreds of individuals with networks in the hundreds of millions or billions, they've gotten nabbed. All of the Western countries, the NATO countries, United States, etc. They're just not allowing these people to cash out. So now they're transacting in Bitcoin. And the funny thing about this is what's going to happen. All the people against cryptocurrency, they're going to point to this and say, look, Russia's just hiding their Bitcoin, or they're hiding their money on the Bitcoin network, right? But then the other people are going to say, well, wait, a lot of Ukrainians are using Bitcoin to transact right now because they can't pull any money out anywhere. Can't do it. So this is pretty important. This is pretty huge. I'm going to switch back over to chat here. See what you guys have to say here. Tex Hex, what's up? What's up? Inception. Yep. That was Inception. I paid $8 a gallon in 2014 in San Francisco. It was nuts. I had premium only for my Range Rover. Ugh, screw that, man. Not interested. Andre, you are a true soldier. I hit the dislike button, unsubscribed, and not sharing. Thank you so much. Tarifoon in the house. All right, outstanding. Win $2. $2 what? $2 gas? That won't happen. That might not ever happen again. That ship has sailed. Your president said no more mask. Guys, I was in a stadium with 65,000 people in September with no masks on. September of last year. It's been no more masks for me for a long time. And no, I did not get the jab. And yes, I did get that. I got that COVID twice. Terrafin, let's go, Brandon. How do you get the Hedron logo to show up on MetaMask? Mine is blank. Yeah, mine is too. I don't know how that happens or if or why or whatever. Crypto Heartbeat says this is good stuff. Heck yeah. Mega 369, I want to experience 10,000x. One hex price go burr. I don't know. I don't think we've experienced enough pain yet, folks. Got a lot of people who are I think you guys, a lot of people are new here. A lot of people are new and they don't really understand that there could be a whole lot of pain left in the market. But I'll say this, based on what I just showed you with those Bitcoin wallets, we might have a legitimate market turnaround because I don't really see this solving itself anytime soon. So we'll kind of see. Terrafin, shut up, Terrafin. God. Putin knew that Russia's currency would collapse like it did in 2014 when they invaded Crimea. Yeah, mind-blowing in a way, absolutely. So true, but scary. Willie beating cancer on YouTube would be a great interview for YouTube, Brandon. He bought 2 cars with crypto 72 hours ago to get across Ukraine into Poland. Willie beating cancer. Huh. I'll check him out. Guys, if you guys want me to talk to somebody, set it up. You know, that's what RH says. I can't be many places at many different times. So if you guys want me to talk to somebody, I'll talk to anybody. Davis knows that. He paid me like $1,500 to talk to a prominent flat earther. Thanks, Davis. China, Russia, India interbank lending system has been a conspiracy for years. It's baked in the cake. Putin knows what's up. I don't disagree, man. I really don't know a lot. I can sit here and act like I do, but every time I research, you just learn more and more. Every time you research, it's really interesting to get into this type of stuff. You know, geopolitical situations really intrigue me. Rags Riches, maybe just the reason that you got the run is because you didn't wear a mask and no jab. It's a possibility, just saying. Here's what's crazy. I was in kind of like a public facing profession for all of 2020, and we didn't shut down. We're on the tip of the spear. I must have seen, I probably saw 50,000 people face to face within 6 feet. 50,000 people over the course of that year. And not once did I get COVID during that year. Didn't get COVID at all. Nobody, in fact, nobody in my shop got it. And we didn't even wear masks for the first 3 months until they mandated it. So I noticed one thing, though. I got really, really sick as soon as I started wearing the masks. And I think it has, now you guys, there might be people in here that have a similar experience. I think it has something to do with whatever I was breathing in through the mask, the particles. Because I'm not even kidding. Like I could wear that mask for 8 hours. If I got a new mask and put it on, wear that thing for 8 hours the next day, I would be a mess. I was like a massive sinus infection. I was sick so many times in 2022, non-COVID. It's like the most sick I've ever been in my life in 1 year period. And I don't get sick but like once a year. I probably got sick 9 times in 1 year. So it had to have something to do with that daggone mask. Anson, what's up? What's up? Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that chart. Awesome. Yep. Russia will continue to move south into Greece eventually, in my opinion. It may take a while. That was one of the points that I made when this whole invasion came. It's like there's not a lot of resistance that's kind of embolden Russia, but But right now, I think that the game right now is to bleed Russia dry. It's extremely difficult to have these types of sanctions and also wage a war. I don't really think people understand how much goes into supporting 200,000 troops. And you better bet you got to know that they are doing everything they possibly can to disrupt those supply lines. So what I'm saying is buy BTC. Okay, sir. Here's what I will say. And we can go back to this and look at this right now. I'll show you guys this. All right. Am I saying buy? No, but let me just say this. Every single time when you saw a major correction in the amount of Bitcoin wallets that was more than 30%, it was always a great time to buy. If you just follow the whales. I've done videos on this in the past. I call it whale speak. We're speaking whale here, folks. Look at this. 2014, huge spike up. What if you had followed the whales? When you saw this huge drop off in whale wallets of like 30%, if you just sold your stack there, you would have been completely safe. And then when it spiked back up 30%, if you had started purchasing, well, look at that. It's at the bottom of the market. You're telling me that there's people that are better at this than I am? Yeah, because they're paid to be better. And come on, guys. They work together. You got a small amount of people that move the market. The composite man, Wyckoff theory. Small amount of people here. Look at this. If you just accumulated when they were accumulating, run up, you're doing real well. They just want a 10x. They want a 10x on their money. They don't want anything crazy. They're not going to do anything crazy. Okay, and then they sell off, and then it goes parabolic. And look, falls off the map, and you see this huge drop off, and just like that, it's just like perfect. The amount of wallet size was the greatest at the point where the market was the lowest. This is not by chance. This is not happenstance, folks. Same thing here. Huge drop off. Let's zoom in. If you just followed the whales and accumulate, and now we have a huge spike in wallet sizes. Now this is different. This is a little bit different, okay? Because I don't think the past two had any type of geopolitical implications. And at least I don't think that cryptocurrency was enough on the minds of nation states and banks and institutions back then. We've always said that 2018, if you look at the retail inflow as compared to the institutional transactions, it was like a 75% retail, 25 or 20% institutional, like 80-20 might have been. So it was mostly driven by college bros with freaking Bitcoin miners in their dorm basements catching fire. But this is nothing to we got to take. This is a huge clue, folks. All right. Let's look at the Bitcoin chart here. Let's see what we got going on. Try to clean this up. This is messy. This is all my own personal thing. I'll just go back and mess with this. So what we see here, we saw a pretty large bounce. We saw a 30% bounce from February 23rd to now. That's 1 week. That's pretty substantial. We're going to want to see Bitcoin break 44. And then we go up to about, let's look back here. There's really not much. You're going to have a resistance area around 50,000 or so. And then after that, 60. If people keep buying Bitcoin and transferring their wealth because they're afraid that they're not going to be able to pull it out, or the government's going to seize funds, or these Russian oligarchs who are being targeted with sanctions, individuals, they're going to put their money in crypto. They'll put their money in Bitcoin. They'll put their money in stables. I assure you. And when you zoom out at this chart, this does not look like a chart of a dying crypto market. This does not look like that at all. There's a lot of pressure building here. And you go back to if you go back to 2018, look at the structure here. See how flat this is? So like an equilateral triangle. This is definitely up and to the right. This is not down. And there's that drop off that I was talking about. Huge drop off. So folks, let's look at the crypto. I wanted to make this point too for all of you guys who are really worried about Hex and worried about Pulse and all that stuff. Let me just educate you real quick. Okay. This is the total crypto market cap. And we're going to put this on a monthly time frame. I want you guys to see how insane this is. You see how much this resembles the Hex chart? This is the total crypto market cap. It's going absolutely insane, folks. By 2027, we could have a 30 billion or a 30 trillion market cap. Do you understand that? It's absolutely insane. People say that crypto is just going away. Dude, crypto is not going away, guys. Crypto is only going up. 7 trillion market cap. That puts Bitcoin well into the 200,000 range, 200 to 300,000 range. That's serious. Let's look at the market cap minus Bitcoin. Now this chart looks even stronger. So this is without, this is just altcoins. Absolutely insane, guys. Just like the Amazon chart. Let's look at the Amazon chart. And I tell people this. You guys have heard it. Sorry if you've heard it a billion times. But I need to tell you a billion more. See how closely the total crypto market cap resembles Amazon? At some point, you know, Amazon comes to play. It crashes, corrects down 80%. And then it's gone. It never came back. From October 1st of 2001 to here. 22 years later, 21 years later, guys, this is what crypto is right now. This is why I tell people not to trade. And it's not because I'm trying to parrot Richard, just saying all you have to do is dollar cost average, take 15 or 20% of your paycheck, put it into these projects, 15%, pay yourself first every time and just hold on. And just weather the storm and work your ass off, work 2 jobs. Guys, it's not going to take you 30 years to be a millionaire. It's not. This is my opinion on it, obviously. And it's not going to take you 30 years. It might take you about 7 years, especially in the ecosystem that you're in right now. All you have to do is not nuke your account. Just don't lose. Continue to accumulate. We are in a market that is in its infancy and it's showing no signs of weakening. I bet you guys don't see that chart very often. This is the chart that gives me faith in every single way. Well, let me show it again. Total, where's total? There it is. Total crypto market cap, folks. Where's the weakness? Absolutely insane. This is on a log chart. Actually, it's even stronger, guys. I mean, that is crazy. If Hex went down to a penny during this bear market, you guys got to understand it doesn't matter. There's going to be so much money that's flowing into this, especially when you have these wars and these things that outline the need for trustlessness. You know how awesome it is for people to be able to transact in Bitcoin? You know how bad this war would have been even more before Bitcoin? Because you didn't have a way to hide your money or store value during tough times. Folks, let's get serious with this. Let's take a look at Hex. All right. There's a lot of people fudding Hex. A lot of people fudding. And I get it. It's human nature. People are freaking out. They're pulling their money out, etc., etc., etc. Here's the monthly chart, guys. Hex went absolutely insane. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely insane. Now, this isn't the whole chart. This doesn't go back all the way. I could pull up the whole chart, but this kind of tells the story. Guys, just trust me when I tell you, if it goes down, if we see Hex go down to 7 cents, if we go Hex C go down to 1 cent, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It doesn't. It's just a buying opportunity. I'm telling you, you just got to ride the cycle out. You guys are freaking out, man. and it pains me to see it, and I get annoyed with it, but I know, because I've gotten to the point where I still have those, like, it's like a fart in the wind. It's there and it's not. You get like a spike of panic, and then it kind of goes away. If you're new, it doesn't go away fast. It doesn't just come and go. The reason it comes and goes with me is because I've studied the chart so much, and I've been through all the pain, and I understand how the game works. And the people who don't have faith in the process, they're going to lose their positions, and they're going to regret it. They're going to regret it in a big way. So listen to the people who've been around. There are some people that are trying to pump their bags and trying to get you to hold on. I'm not one of those people. I'm one of the people that I'm trying to tell you that this is how the game is played. It's just how the game is played. So when you get that spike of panic, when you're looking at the chart or you hear somebody fudding, you just got to understand, just stick to the process. If you could set up automatic payment of, $50 a month, or $50 a week, or $50 every 2 weeks, or $100, and then if you could just press a button and fast forward 5 years, I guarantee you would thank me. Guarantee it. All right, let's get a little bit better picture we've got on price action. We've had some increased volume here. I'd like to see a strong bounce here. We might wick down. This level is going to be a very, and I called this way back when. This level right here is going to be a very, very strong floor. If we break through this trend line, if we break through 12 cents or so. If you look back, this is the highest amount of volume in that period, highest amount of sell volume. Somebody tried to tank the price. Basically, that cleared out the order book all the way to this level, but it also created a really, really strong imprint in the order book. So what you do when you see these high volume nodes, you come all the way back up to the bottom of the candle that correlates with that high volume node, and that's your line. So a lot of times what you'll see, let me get my drawing tool out. And I can go back, I can go through any Bitcoin chart or I can show you this, I can prove it. But what you'll see, if we do break through here, you could see something like this. You could see as soon as it hits this level, it's kind of like a tennis ball hitting water. It splashes the water, it goes underneath, but then it gets a sense of buoyancy and pops back up. All right. If it touches this line or goes underneath this line, that's when you load the boat. That's when you load the boat. You can DCA in here. But when you see this on this chart, when you see that high volume node, if we did get down to this range, we get down to 7 cents, 7.5 cents, and it dips under there, you better just friggin' sell the cat, sell the dog, sell the wife, whatever you got to do. And you can buy them back eventually because you're going to be rich anyway. But you can see something. If we fall out of this structure, if we fall out, I don't know what's going to happen. I would say that we've defended this area pretty well the past 2 times. So there might be some type of benevolent entity defending this trend line, and we're just waiting for pulse chain. I hope that's the case. But if not, guys, don't freak out. It's just an incredible opportunity. I'm telling you. Really anything. If I were to draw a box, shoot, I don't remember this stuff anymore. If you were going to be buying anything, all of this is a strong buy underneath this trend line. Buy. But if it goes under this yellow line at the 7.5 cents, load boats, man. I'm telling you guys. telling you. All right, let's shout out. Let's check out Hedron, and we'll go down to the 1 hour. And I think actually we go to Dex.guru, right? I've been kind of surprised. I've been kind of surprised with the strength of Hedron. Really. Hold on, we're incepted. Dang it. Where are we? StreamYard. All right, hold on a second. Okay, I'm checking something out. I want to check chat, and then we'll go to Hedron. I want to shout out Hedron real quick here in just a second. All right, hide. All right, just got to sit back and relax. Absolutely. Do you think that West's push to regulate and ban BTC and crypto will be successful? Do you think that Putin is fighting against the New World Order and the? I don't think that any plan to ban Bitcoin is going to be successful. And I've said this time and time again. You know, the difference between now and 4 years ago is that you have every single major bank in the world is involved in Bitcoin at this point. You can't tell me that they would be involved in Bitcoin without some reassurance from the government that they do business with. Like they have liaisons. All these banks have liaisons to the Fed, to different entities within the US government, for example, and in other countries too. They're going to be like, yo, dude, like, is it cool if we buy some Bitcoin? Is it cool if we start making some products off cryptocurrency? Because if you guys are going to lay the ban hammer down, we're not going to get involved. Come on. Banks they got too much power, too much control, too much influence. I don't think that it's going away. No, absolutely not. Zero. All right. We're going to kind of scroll down a little bit here. Edison, what's up, man? USD going to zero. I mean, what argument could somebody give if you looked at a USD chart? What argument could you give? Let's look at a USD chart. Let's do that. Actually, all right. We're going to look at a USD chart here. Let me pull it up. Trading view. What is it? DXY? Is that the ticker? I think it is. All right. And let me bring this up for you guys. Add a stream. All right. DXY. Where's DXY? DXY. Look at this. We'll go to the monthly. Oh, my Lanta. Look at this. I'm assuming you guys can see this okay. I hope so. November 1st of 1985. That's when this data started. You guys see what I'm seeing right here? And it's even worse when you go, it's like 80% of value lost. 80 or 90% since the early 19th or 20th century here. Guys, the only reason why we see this little channel here pumping like we do is because of all the inflation that was created. And even all that inflation barely made a dent. They have got to be freaking out right now. They've got to be freaking out. If you guys saw some of my well, look at this. If it takes, let's see here, how long does this take? From peak to trough. From peak to trough, this took 6 years. All right. There. From peak to trough, this took that took about 12 years. So, guys, if this is our peak, And let's say we're looking at by 2031, the US dollar could be nightmarishly low. We've got 122 countries right now that depend on the US dollar to transact. And if they don't find a solution, if they don't fix this, it's not looking good, folks. There's a lot of truth to Peter Schiff and Richard talking about the US dollar going to zero. Just look at a chart. The chart does not lie at all. Freaking scary, dude. Freaking scary. Soaking up the knowledge tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, it's not the full chart. Under 10 cents would be nice, guys. It's going to be great. When we go through the next bull run, you guys will forget this ever occurred. And then people are going to be freaking out when Hex corrects down to $1. They'll be freaking out. It's going to 10x. Get a 10 or 50x or 20x or I'd like to see it do what Cardano did. I'd like to see it do like 100x. 100x in about a year. That would be nice. Yeah, I agree, Davis. I agree. Okay. Terrifin says, let me know when you wake up. It's like a kaleidoscope. How much for a kidney? $1 million pulse. No, that's pretty cheap. It won't be cheap one day. What? How much would I sell a kidney for? I mean, what's the going rate for a kidney? Let's see how much kidneys cost. How much do kidneys cost on black market? Let's check it out. Organ prices. On the black market, the same kidney can be worth over $160,000, with most proceeds taken up by middlemen. Oh, God, the guy who cuts it out of you? Is that the middleman we're talking about? Oh, that's creepy. All right, so kidney costs 160 G's on the black market, man. I don't know. I've got a ginger kidney, so we're at least double. It's got to count for something genetically. You're right. If I had a second screen to your computer system, somebody's use StreamYard and other streaming services. I agree. I know how to get it done. I know how to. Why do I? Well, I'm not going to make an excuse. I just need to do it. You're right. All right, let's check, and then we'll kind of go over some other stuff. Yeah. 100x by 2031? I think so. Hex does 100x by, oh yeah. I really do think Hex could do another 1000x from where we're at, for sure. It just makes sense, especially, looking at the crypto market cap that I was talking about, guys. You get a 30 trillion crypto market cap in the next 10 or 20 years. Yeah, Hex is going to get a portion of that, I assure you. COVID situation depends on what state you're in. If you're in New York or California, the COVID situation is Armageddon, the book of Revelation. If you're anywhere else, it's just a Tuesday. That's all it is. All right. Wanted to shout out Hedron. And here we go. So yeah, guys. So I've been actually pretty surprised. I've been surprised about Hedron for a couple reasons. The first reason, and Dex.Guru, one day, let's do this. I'm kind of confused. Can I do this? Yeah. Okay, cool. That works. Oh, shoot. We've got a lot of strength right now. And I'll tell you guys this. I got off a phone call. I know this is going to sound like I'm shilling. I'm not shilling. I'm just saying that I literally talked to a person. I mean, we got people that are looking to dump 100 G's market buy, not even claiming and minting. We're getting to the point right now with this chart where this is looking real strong. If it breaks through this current level, then we could see a pretty hard run up. And it seems like some of the folks that I've been talking to about Hedron, and I'll be honest, guys, for me, it just kind of hit me upside of the head. Like I interviewed Alex and all that, and I've always watched from the periphery. But I'm very surprised that it didn't dump harder than it did, and I'm very surprised at how quickly it recovered. Just for the time being, we've got some pretty large volume nodes on here. We could be ramping up really to push this up. Almost $1 million in trading volume in the past 24 hours, 500K in liquidity. That's not bad for a new project, folks. It's not. So, and also there's always something to be said. There's always something to be said about getting into a project on day one or month one, especially at these levels, 0.0000001. The thing about Hedron is if Hex does well, Hedron does well. And I know everybody in this room is betting on Hex doing well. So, all I'm going to say is use proper risk management. That's what I'm going to say. At these levels, you can put in a little bit of money and it can go a long way. Enough money for you not even to worry about it. You don't have to lose sleep at night. A little bit of money can go a long way. And I'm going to say that for PulseX when it launches. I'm going to say that for Pulse Chain when it launches. It seems like Hedron really complements Hex in a lot of different ways. It's an extra tool for the tool bag. So I just wanted to say, like, to Alex and folks, things can break, things can go to hell pretty quick. But for the time being, it seems like it's been a pretty good launch for the past couple of days. What, the 26th it launched, the 2nd now? 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Yeah. It might be worth it to get a position in this. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell you guys to do that. Regardless of all the FUD out there, I don't really care. It's just the market. And you'd rather have some and not need some than need some and not have some, right? That's what I got to say about that. All right. All right, so let's check it out here. All right. And Davis, somehow, he keeps sending me picture of his goddamn Pokemon cards. And it's like every pack that he pulls, he makes money off of. I don't get it. Or he's flipping it for like 3 times the price. I think Pokemon cards are his stable coin. I think he's taking his crypto and putting them into Pokemon. Yeah. It's cheap. And it's not even about that, guys. It's not about how cheap it is. It's just about what you would expect the ROI to be. And every chart in crypto looks good, like from the beginning, until you get rug pulled. And I don't think Hedron's a rug pull. I don't. Hedron is revolutionary. We'll certainly see. I'm interested to see how the Hex and Hedron complement each other. That's what I'm interested to see. Yeah, beats NFTs. Cool. So we've been going for about an hour here. I promise. Now there's going to be, we got about 95 people here. At this point in the stream, I want to say thank you for everybody popping in. I'm going to be at the Hex conference. I think I'm going to be live on Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe Wednesday and Thursday, but I'll post that schedule. I'll retweet Maddie. So you guys can tune in. If you guys have questions, let me know. If you're going to be in Vegas and you'd like to meet up or something, just hit me up on Twitter in the DMs. Have I heard any whispers on launch date for Pulse? I have heard whispers. I don't know how reliable these whispers are, but I'm just going to stick to like April 1st or before. That's what I would stick to. I know a lot of people are saying June still. We'll see. I'm going to stick. I think my guess was March 28th. But again, that means nothing. I have no freaking clue. I don't really even care. I'm just excited for Pulse. I don't care if it comes out in a year. I know I sacked and I'm good. I'm good. I feel great about it. Yeah, how's it been having a hell of effect on APY and Hex? Well, let's check. I'll check right now. I guess I could go to hex.vision too. I'll just do this because you got me all curious. How does Face ID work with my glasses? That makes no sense. Oh yeah, has had an effect. Hex Live, yeah, guys, hit me up. Should I wear? I mean, I don't want to walk around my glasses all day. I'll wear my sunglasses at night. That's what I'll do. Otherwise, you're not going to know who I am. I got to wear my glasses. We have name tags. We have to wear name tags with all our Twitter handles and YouTube handles, etc. All right, I promised a bunch of people. Let me get back to this real quick. I promised a bunch of people that I would play some chess because people like me playing chess. So I'm going to play some freaking chess here. So if you guys don't want to watch me play chess and it's really boring for a lot of people, you might as well just bounce now. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for listening to me, even though you got zero value out of this. Spread the word that this is not worth it. It never has been worth it. Never will be worth it. Yeah, chess. Here we go. Yeah, look at you friggin' weirdos want me to play chess. We'll do a couple 1-minute games. I've switched over from the Queen's Gambit and I'm more working with the Roy Lopez now. So we will see how I do with that. We'll go full screen here and we'll go to chess.com. And we'll log in. We'll do Rags to Riches Fam. We'll do we'll warm up with a 3-minute game. We'll do a 5. I got to get my brain sped up here. I got wrecked last time. You guys know that because I'm starting to run into some resistance skill wise. All right. I'll take this off too. Let's do this. Oh gosh, already. I hate this game. You guys make me freaking play chess on live stream. I hate it. Let me make sure there's nothing. Oh, there's a chat up. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah, we'll take whatever. We'll move here. So my main concern right now is just trying to capture the center and not screw up too quick, which is easier said than done sometimes. I want to go ahead and castle. You want to castle, get all your back pieces developed within the first 10 or 12 moves, and then you want to try to control the center. So he is one move behind. I've got a little bit of tempo here. One move behind from castling. He's got to move his bishop out, and he moved it out because he's going to castle now. And we'll kind of see. Let's put some pressure on his knight. He can't move that knight. And then we'll do something like this. We try to screw up the structure in here. Okay, now he's being a pansy. That's okay. Let us let's take control of the center a little bit better. We'll do something like that. You'll look for squares of weakness. Look for squares where you've got more attacking pieces than they do. And then you can just pick them apart one piece at a time. Some people focus too much on the big game, and you just need to analyze the position sometimes and figure it out. All right. Cool. We'll take So now I have, when you have your knight in the middle, it controls a whole lot more squares and forces them to do stupid stuff. All right. And I want to continue with this idea. And now my knight's very central. So it controls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. All right. And we will do something like do this. I like that there. We'll keep that there, actually. I think. Yeah, we'll keep it there. I want to keep that knight there because it's just pressure. There's no need to release that pressure. No need. Let's see what he does here. He probably wants to develop his knight. He probably wants to maybe move this knight out of the way because this is pressuring this area. What I'm going to do is probably move my rook out. Yeah, he wants to get that out of the way for sure. He doesn't like that. So if he doesn't like that, then we'll try to double down. I'll move my rook here if he takes my knight. Then I'll put my rook up here, and we'll start trying to figure out how to penetrate his defense here. 3-minute game. I can't see how much time I have. Well, that sucks. Oh, I got 3 minutes and 6 seconds. He's got 2 minutes, 53 seconds. And he took it. Interesting. Now, here's something cool little move that I could do. If I take here, we exchange queens, then I can take his knight there or potentially take his bishop. So I might come out on top. Let's try this. Yep. Exchange. Now, he should lose a piece here. He should lose a valuable piece. And I'm pretty well set up because I've got 2 knights or 2 rooks in the center. Yeah, now you, well, huh. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Yes. Because then if I take his bishop, his knight takes my bishop here. Then I can move my rook here. I'm attacking his knight and also attacking this pawn. And he won't be able to defend both. So I do want to do that. So now he has a conundrum, and I get at least go a piece up. So that exchange worked out, just not the way that I thought it would. Yeah. And I can also go ahead and take this, which is convenient. If he comes down here, and I'll definitely take. And then he'll take. In the end game, you want your rooks to be on this second to last row because that's where they do the most damage. Is there any other really cool move that I can do here besides what the obvious is? I don't think so. All right, we'll take it to the end game. I got 1:25. We'll just kind of try to pressure. He'll probably move his rook to c8. Or maybe not because he doesn't want to lose that pawn. He moved it there instead. Okay. Ooh, that's a really big problem for me. All right. Because he'll try to come down to D. He would have checkmated me if I didn't have that move. And I'll try to munch this pawn. I need to move one pawn up here just so he can't pressure me there much anymore. If I don't know if he noticed, but he opened this square up on f7, so I can attack here with my bishop. All right, and then he came back because he realized he was stupid. So let us try to get him off that square, see what he does. So now he will definitely lose this. Unless he brings his rook down just to be a dick, he might do that too. Okay. So whenever these are involved, all right. So he goes here. If I take this with my bishop, it's going to be check. And then I have to move back, and then he takes. So I got to take it with my rook in order to guard this. Okay. That's what I'll do. Ideally, if I can. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. What I want to do is try to get I want to get my pawn here. So then I can put my bishop and pawn. Bishop, pawn. Oh, I only got 19 seconds. That's a problem. That's why he's not moving fast. I'm an idiot. You got 57. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not talking for obvious reasons. Got your ass. Oh, with 1 second to go. Checkmate. Oh, yeah. We got it done. I was talking way too much. That was way too close, folks. Woo. How we doing? All right, let's see what we got here. Dang, that was close. I used to have a ginger beard, all white now. What the heck? Had zero effect on XAPY. I've been practicing trying to challenge you, but I'm not enough. You got to keep practicing. Go to Fiverr.com and you can hire broke grandmasters to teach you for like $30 an hour. Davis says the key with Pokemon cards is to buy the first edition holo graded no lower than a mint 9 and hodl. People sell when they're desperate. I buy when they sell. Mike Mack, ¿qué te pasa, amigo? What up, man? Rick Schmidt, no, but I can't get past the 600s. Dude, chess is I want to give up on chess at least 75% of the time I play. You the man, King Raj, it's March 28th it is. Yeah, if you let RH know that, he's going to like make an example out of me on the stream. It'll make me more famous in bad ways. Hey, be good, Benny. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to talk to you. Nice to talk to you. Good vibes, Terrafin. Buying graded Pokemon cards, Davis, is like buying fine art, which we should all do. Pokemon cards, NFTs. He came back because he realized he's stupid. All right. We're going to play. I don't want to play a 1 minute game. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it for you guys. Because my pride's going to get shot. I get wrecked by these 13-year-old Indians. Yeah, from India. Do they destroy me? All right, let's do this. God. No. Wait, small time chicken? Who's small time chicken? Am I playing somebody in the chat? Make yourself known. Wait, where's my queen? Is this a handicap? I agreed to a handicap. He's not letting me play with my queen. Fine. Screw it. Let's go. Nah, let's go, man. I want to play. I want to do it. Let's go. Rematch. Go. We'll beat your butt without a queen. Whoever you are in chat with this custom game. Queen down. I'm already 9 points down, guys. So, and you're probably good, which means I'm screwed. Let's see. What could I do here? Let's get smart. Do you know what you're doing? Where are you going to slide out to? All right. He checkmated me. All right, you got to play me again. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I just got wrecked. Oh, you got to play it. You're not going to play him again. You're not going to play him again. I hit rematch. Rematch requested. Guys, please make a clip out of that. No, he's not going to do it. He's a hit and run type person. All right, cool. Oh, he did it. All right, here we go. It's almost like he practiced that. You got 8 seconds, 7 seconds to move. No. Oh, you're good. Oh, so you're good. Can we just play straight up? Let's just play straight up. Create a straight up game. If you're that good, then I want to play somebody good. Yeah. The fact that you knew how to find me on chess.com, I normally have to walk people through that. How do we create a straight up game? I don't want to do a new 3-minute. Huh. No. All right, let me see if we can do this. We'll do new game. I'll add you as a friend first. Small time chicken. Oh, you're playing already. Okay. He's already playing somewhere, I think. Well, shoot. Let me take this off real quick. I know. I got wrecked, guys. That was so quick. Oh yeah. Are you still interested in that Hex scam stream by chance? I'm kind of ready for it. It's not a debate. I will just show my case why it's not good. Yeah, man. Email me at rags2riches. No. Well, you can hit me up on Twitter. Anywhere in this description. So this guy, he basically made the case that Hex was a scam in the comments in one of my videos on YouTube. So I asked him if he wanted to stream. Yeah. Yeah, just hit me up. Find me, direct message me, or email me. All my stuff's in the description of this video if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, clip that one. How do you stop an aggressive queen? Just don't pay attention to her. If you treat her like dirt, she sticks like mud. Yo, Rags, what's going on with that poker game everybody want to get going? Man, it's coming. I haven't committed to it. I need to commit to it, and stop telling you that I'm going to do it. That's what I need to do. All right, let me check this chess thing real quick. And wait, did it go away? I think it went away. Go to chess.com. Accept. All right, I accepted. So now we'll go ahead and play. All right. So what is your what's your regular rating? Out of curiosity. bu- 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 What's your regular rating? If you're not going to move it, I'm not going to take it. $2,000? That's good, man. When I practice, I play against a 2,000 computer. It's not the same thing. So you're probably about, if you're a 2,000, you're probably 600 points higher than me. Probably like a 1,400 more or less. What type of weaknesses do we have here? Do we have any weaknesses here? What's your name on YouTube? That's my curiosity as well. Jackal, cool. I've been waiting to play some good folks. I figured if I stream long enough, it would happen. Oh, now I'm pissed because I'm an idiot and realized you gave me your queen on purpose. Now I'm mad. Now I get it. That hurts. He goes there. At least he's taking it easy on me. Kind of. Oh, that was so close. You would have destroyed me with the queen, bro. Freaking destroyed me. Good game. If you want to, man, freaking let's play a real game. Let's play like a you want to play like a 10 or a 15 minute? Let me see what chat has to say. If you want to do the invite real quick, I'll come right back. All right. Cool. Poker game in Vegas. All right, cool. A message. All right, good. Abdul Adif killed the screen comment. Oh, sorry, guys. I had that the entire time. You want to tell us why Hex is not good? Yeah. Guys, Abdul, he was very like respectful about it. And I just said, let's stream about it because it's all the same type of stuff that we deal with all the time. Okay. All right, let's set this up again. See if he's in here. Good game. All right, let's play a straight up game. All right, here we go. 10 minutes is good. Give me some time to think here. And you could show everybody you destroying me. I saw you take it easy on me a couple times. A couple little things you could have done to hurt me. I think you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can. Let me take that comment off too. Pushing me all the way back, man. Gosh. Just disrespectful, man. Let's do that. Ooh, shut up, McAfee. If you guys are sticking around so far, I hope you're liking my boring chess game. Oh gosh. Somebody's making a climate change DAO on Polygon. Good luck with that. All right, what are you doing here, man? What the heck's going on? What type of witchcraft is this? I'm still okay, so let's do this. And then we'll do this. Then we can do something like do I want to do that first? Interesting. You go there, 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 there. All right. Mm, huh. That's hard. It's a hard decision. Pushes out there. He could push back there. Go here. Up. Okay. Let's do it. But then you're bearing down. Yeah, you got that nice little bishop tucked away. Your light squared bishop. I don't like that. That's going to be a problem for me. What am I missing here? Oh, you're just trying to open up. Are you just trying to open up the G2? Is that what you're doing? Okay. All right. And then you'll move there. The plot thickens. Ooh, that could be not good. Fine. Fine. You want it so bad, you can friggin' take that. Oh, brutal. What if we did this? He's got 6 minutes 58 seconds. I got 6 minutes 24 seconds. I definitely feel outmatched. I always get the impression I'm playing a better player when, well, obviously his moves aren't intuitive. They don't make sense to me, but they probably make a lot of sense to him. And you got to load that up. Yeah, find the weakness, exploit it. All right, so this is rough. It's a rough position. If I do that, fine, whatever. Go. Come on. Just take him. Take him. That's nice. Puts a wrench in my plans, huh? But do I have a checkmate here? Check. If you don't, well, I'll just tell you, if you don't take it, then it's not a checkmate. That was close. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's what you had to do. Live to fight another day. All right. I guess you got an escape square now. Yeah. It's interesting. So let's try to get. So I miscalculated it. Well, actually, for a player that wasn't as good as he was, they would probably be checkmated, but he's a good player. So this is where it's going to get a little spicy and dicey. He can indefinitely, well, if I move my knight there, he can indefinitely check me. We don't really want that. Ooh, that's not good. Well, shoot. This is winnable somewhere. Damn it, man. I only got 2 minutes though. Let me calculate this. I probably already screwed it up. I could go there. I could check. Come down. He's just gonna run. Son of the beach. If I go here, he moves down there. I might want that. Let's see. Yeah, of course he's not. Why would he do that? Because he knew that was going to happen. Oh, son of a bitch. He's probably what I'm pre-moving. I'm sure he's probably watching my damn screen. I thought you were going to do that. That's what I would have done. Oh, son of a gun. Nice move. Nightmarish. I thought I had him checkmate. I didn't see that one little guy. Oh, thought I had him checkmate like 3 times. I really screwed up because I didn't take his rook with my knight. That's where I really screwed up. Good game. I had opportunities. Let me check chat real quick. Dude, freaking friend me, dude. I love playing. Love it. Good game, good game. All right. Boom. Okay. All right. Rugged your queen. Don't make me beat you again. Do you beat me? How do you stop an aggressive queen? Are you still interested in the Hex Scam stream? All right, we'll go down a little bit. Epic game. Yep. We definitely need to get a match in DMing you now, brother. Absolutely. Got to run, take your Hexiest man in the world. Be good, be good. Why didn't you checkmate him with the king 8 h8? I couldn't. I don't know. I don't remember that move. Queen h8. Queen h8. Oh, this position. Yeah, so here's why. Going back to this position, and I'll show my screen. The problem here was, and this was he was smart. His move, he put me in check because he knew the next move was going to be checkmate. And he had to find a way for his queen to escape. So what he did, he used this bishop to check me. Check. So I had to respond. Okay. And then this was a really good move. So it's his move right now. He's got to clear an escape route for his king. And it's, and there's his escape route now. And simultaneously, he blocked me from being able to do much business. So boom, he scoots over. Now, what would have been a better move here for me? I was contemplating a couple. Like the first move I was contemplating was putting my knight here on f5, but the problem with that is going to block him from being able to escape. Problem with that is he could force a draw on me because he can move his queen down. He could check me, and then the other problem is if I move my king up to f4, I was calculating, and he could have just moved. He has his rook here attacking this square as well. It would have been real nasty. Actually, am I able to do this analysis? Yeah, let's just check. Now I'm curious. Go, 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 go. All right, here we go. We're coming. All right. So boom there. Boom there. All right, he moves his king over. So what does the computer tell me to do? Well, the computer's telling me to do f5. All right, f5 here. If he does f5 here, now we got the computer doing this, so it's not. See, it's showing a mate. E. Oh, no, I didn't want that. All right, so the computer's showing this. Okay, that's what I thought would happen. And then how do I respond? Should I have done that? Gosh. No, I'm going to check. All right, so he's saying F2. Okay, F2. Yeah, in every instance, I get mated here, just about. There. G6. G8. Okay. And then it shows me winning this pretty hard. He moves his rook down. Okay, check. Boom, boom, boom. Move that over. Take that. Check. And oh. So that's some high level play. That's probably 20 moves in the future. I couldn't have got that. So essentially, that's why. That's why I couldn't checkmate him, because he had an escape route, to answer your question. Rags looks faded. I'm tired. I am tired. I'll admit that. Cool. Yeah, that's how bad we are. We're analyzing chess games. Folks, I've been doing this for 2 hours. Thank you guys. Wait, what does this say? No, before that, go back to the bishop move. Oh, yeah, you see. Yeah. He was good. A very good player. And I felt it the whole time. I knew if I made one mistake, he'd get me. He says he's a 2000 player, which 2000s, that's like 10% of the population or less. It's like 8% of the population of the world is ranked 2000 chess players. That's pretty good. After dark chess sesh. It's awesome. Heck yeah. Dude, so I did some crazy stuff. I actually analyzed all of my games since 2000 and when I started chess.com, I think it was 2013. If I play between the hours of 5 p.m. and 12 p.m., I have something crazy like it's like 11% better win rate between those hours. I thought that was very interesting. So if all I ever did was just play between those hours, but it lines up with what I thought, because my brain turns on every day at about 5 o'clock. I can be tired the entire day. 5 o'clock hits, boom, wired. I'm up. I'm definitely a night owl. That's when my brain works best. During the day, man, it's just, I hate waking up early. I really hate it. Folks, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hit me up on Twitter. Abdullah, if you're still, or I think your name is Abdullah. If you're still in the chat, yeah, we'll create a stream, and you can talk to me about why Hex is a scam. That's fine. I'd like to have a good conversation with somebody about that. But otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know the deal. Do not like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.